I'm 99% certain that we are going to be taking out the stops over here. They want to kill the stops. So what I would like to see next week for prices to trade higher, and these support nodes will move higher as well. Hopefully we get something in this vicinity, and I would love to go long this market on a retest. Bitcoin, because of where we are at in the chart. Looking at the monthly time frame charts on Bitcoin, you can see ABC, we have COP at 3,100 area, and we are finding support. On the daily time frame chart, we also broke above the 200-day moving average, so this is important to me. And even right now we are supporting at this F3 area over here, so definitely watch out for the cryptocurrency space in the coming weeks. Let's look at the dollar next, and you can see that the trend on the weekly chart has just turned up. So monthly trend is up, weekly trend is up. I would be bullish the dollar going into next week and expect the dollar to be trading higher. Now you want to be watching the Aussie dollar this week. We have this clear triangle that's going to be in play this week, and we are running out of space and we are running out of time, so sooner or later this is going to break. If we start to break out of this triangle to the upside and trade above the 25 by 5, I think that the move will be real. And what I would like to see is a break to the upside out of this triangle and see continuation above the 25 by 5 displaced moving average on the weekly charts. That would get me long this market right away on a retracement. So I'm actually looking at this support level to hold. Now if this market holds at this confluence area, maybe even with a retest of the 200-day moving average, and if we support, this would be really bullish, and I would want to be long this market. Now the trend on the monthly time frame is actually turning down, and what's really in play for much of last week and going into this week is actually the stop grabber on the weekly. So I do think that we are going to take out the stops over here and possibly be trading lower. Traders, it's Monday. Financial markets back in action. It's going to be an interesting week. I know which markets I want to be focused on. Bitcoin, Aussie dollar, British pound, Tesla all gave me reasons to look at them more closely this week. I shared information on all of this in my weekly focus Sunday analysis. First, weekly focus is not about making market predictions because you cannot predict the markets. It's really about helping us prepare for the markets each week. I do it to prepare myself for each week's trading, and it should help you too. Being prepared plays a big part in trading. Doing my weekly focus analysis on Sunday evening when the markets are closed, spending an hour in the gym and onsen spa just earlier, and being back here in my trading room an hour before the market opened to update my charts, review my notes, all helps ensure that I'm ready for Wall Street. Right, I'm here in my trading room looking at my charts, processing all this new information, ready for the market open. I know the important technical levels to watch this week, both support and resistance levels for the markets on my watch list. I know what I need to see develop in terms of price action before I take action, and I know which trade plans I will be using to execute my trades depending on what actually develops during the trading week. Trading plans that I've been using for more than 10 years. So we are getting to the market open. I already went through my notes earlier and reviewed my weekly focus analysis. Basically, I'll be watching out for this monthly COP on the ES. The US markets is officially opening in 5 minutes, so I will want to see how the market opens, and I already have my support levels drawn out. We still have some time, so let's just quickly look at the few markets that I will be watching this week. We have Aussie dollar is still trading within the weekly triangle. So far I'm favoring to the upside because the weekly trend is up, daily trend is up. British pound, we are still trading close to this confluence agreement support. I'll be watching a retest of the OP and the 200-day moving average very closely. Now Bitcoin, after hitting the COP and retracing back to support, we are trading higher as expected. The market opened for trading, so we are not seeing a lot of volatility yet. We'll likely see some kind of support on the retest of the monthly. Alright, we are 5 minutes into the market open. Basically, we open right about where we closed on Friday. Right, we're going to be retesting the monthly COP over here. It's actually also OP of this 5-minute chart, and agreement with the 30-minute confluence area over here. So I'm actually looking for a nice bounce off this level. Right, we are getting into the first hour of trading. Bouncing off this OP agreement area with the 30-minute confluence support. Bounced off this OP support. Right, so we are almost 1 hour into the trading day, and I was expecting a pullback to this monthly COP area, which we did, and we had a really nice bounce like we expected. So the whole thing about the markets being weak at the open, as reported by CNBC, is just market manipulation at its best. So if you listen to the news, you listen to CNBC, you'll be getting out right at the point where traders, professional traders like myself, are going long this market. First of all, you need to have a strong understanding about our trading approach, our techniques, and you must be efficient in the application of our tools. But once you get that, once you've mastered that, you have to do your analysis, do your organization, and be prepared for the trading day every single day. And that is where the real work is. You have this nice bounce back, nice bounce up, and F3, and the market retraced back to the F3, found support, and Looking likely that we are going to do a ABC expansion to the upside intraday. Right, so we bounced off OP, monthly COP support, and we are finding a little bit of resistance at the F5 over here. It is also actually this ABC COP. So we have 5-minute agreement at this F5, and we are having a little bit of price reaction off it. This would be a first area that you could consider taking your profits, testing this F3 support area on the 5-minute time frame chart. Now I don't think that this is gonna hold. I think that we are gonna actually break through right now, and here's why. Found support at F5 on the 5-minute chart, and we are bouncing off it. Right, we're getting into the last 30 minutes of trading. We are getting towards our profit target here at OP. Right, we just hit our profit objective at this OP. We knew ahead of time where we wanted to go along this market at this OP agreement area, which was also a retest of the monthly COP. And we also knew ahead of time where we want to get out of this trade. ABC OP profit target over here. It's Friday trading, 15 minutes into the trading day. We are seeing a lot of strength at the open. We have a stop grabber on the daily time frame chart. Bearing in mind that we also have a stop grabber on the quarterly time frame chart. So more than likely, as we have mentioned for much of the week and during on Sunday's post, we are going to be taking out the stops over here. You'll want to be watching this monthly MACD predictor on the monthly time frame. This is looking really strong, and if we can manage an intraday retracement, I will be taking a trade. Tesla. I think we might get that. I think we might get the retest late, maybe next week. We are starting to go into a negative trend on the daily time frame chart. This could get us a deeper retracement next week. For those of you that are interested in going long Bitcoin over here, trading lower on the DEX but testing F3 support right now. Right, Aussie dollar is the one that I'm long because we broke off the triangle, did a retest, and now we are trading much higher, and we are testing the 200-day moving average. This would actually be a critical point to watch out for if you're long. I'm gonna give this the room to work, and I'll tell you why later. We traded back to retest the monthly COPD earlier this week, found support, and traded higher. I like this price action on Friday's open. Very strong price action on the low time frame charts. will be looking to go long this market for a trade over here. This retracement down actually got me my fill. Got into a long position, which I will not be keeping for too long since it's Friday, so I'm just looking for an intraday bounce of this F3 support level of this strong trusting move at the market open. They're not they're not giving me my fill. Come on, man, give it to me. Give me the fill. Give me the fill. Oh man, really? Give me my fill, man. I'm actually getting edgy because we've been trading at this multiple tests. I think this is gonna go, man. We're hitting the XOP at the moment. Got a decent sized position. I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment. You could do A, B, C and look for COP profit target, but because of where we are in the trading week, we are already in Friday and I trade side, so I'll just be going for this F5 if we get there. Alright, so we had the last push. I think this is it. I think the market's gonna start supporting right now. Yes. So the trade is actually going really well. Alright, we are starting to see strength at support, bouncing off that agreement area.
Come from David Faber's interview with Disney's Bob Iger, and later a deeper dive into Uber's IPO filing. The big show, Squawk Alley, continues after a quick break.
I think it is very important for sustainability and positive needs to go hand in hand.
right? We are trading higher, so we can expect some resistance over here, but I do think that we are going to at minimum get to this F5. So I just got out of my long positions. I've always planned for this trade to be a short intraday trade. We could definitely still trade higher to the F5, even maybe to the COP expansion, but I've always planned for this to be a short intraday trade because of where we are at. It's a Friday and I typically don't like to hold my positions over the weekend, and because of that I also like to keep trading on Friday as short as possible, so I don't like to hold on to the end.
Probably exited that trade too early. It's probably going to trade to that F5, but to be honest, I don't care. I made money trading today. I made good money trading this week. It's Friday. All I want to do is relax, have a drink and enjoy the weekend. I really like that yen chart. I really want to go short that thing, but not today. It's just not enough time and it's not worth the risk. You should have learned a great deal about the markets, about trading and about monopoly trading technique. Now I won't be doing many of these videos, but if you enjoyed this video, drop me a message and I'll see what I can do. Have a good weekend. Take care.
So we did trade to the F5, XOP agreement with 30-minute confluence area over here, find support, get back up to this XOP, found resistance, breakthrough, found resistance on at F5, retrace back, retest the F3, right to the tick, found support, bounce back up. I mean,
Give me a break.